I'm Catherine Bowden, and today I'm going to be talking about vaccinations, but bear with me because I don't have much of a voice and I'm coughing quite a bit because I have bronchitis. So here we go. Vaccinations are going to be something that will protect our children in the future. You hear in the news that there have been 372 reports of the measles in the United States in 2018. That is 4 times the amount in 2016. If you don't know what the measles are, the measles have flu-like symptoms with a high-grade fever of 104, which is pretty deadly. And you get a rash that covers your entire body. It is highly contagious and it spreads through coughing. And it causes death in severe cases. How do we protect our children from these preventable diseases? Vaccinations. I chose this topic because I am entering the community of teaching, and I want to see my students healthy every single day. I don't want them to suffer through a preventable disease because I see them on a daily basis. My sources I've used for this presentation is the CDC, the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, and the WHO, the World Health Organization. Vaccinations protect us from preventable diseases, they are safe and effective, and they save time and money. Let's start with how vaccinations protect us. So we know what the measles are, and we have stopped these outbreaks before. In 2012, there were only 55 cases in the United States. Since 2012, the rate of vaccinations given to children have dropped dramatically. Vaccinations have also stopped polio in the United States. Polio is caused by the polio virus. It will cause paralysis and eventually death. It typically happens in infants and young children, but it can happen, or you can receive and catch this disease when you're much older. In 1952, the United States had 57,628 cases. That is extremely high. Today, in 2019, there has been only 5 cases. In 2018, it has dropped dramatically. Secondly, vaccinations are safe and effective. If you don't know what a vaccination is, it is dead viruses or very minute viruses or bacteria that scientists have remorphed into a little shot that you get into your body, and the antibodies will attack that and they will create the master of the antibody. Therefore, if you happen to catch this preventable disease, your body will be able to fight it because it knows what it looks like, because each virus has different shapes. Studies have shown that vaccinations help a lot of people. 2 doses of the MMR, which is known as measles, mumps, and rubella, provides 99% protection. And there has been a belief that vaccinations cause autism in children. Scientific studies have proven that there is no connection between autism and vaccinations. And lastly, it saves time and money. A vaccination is most of the time covered by insurance. If not, the state has a program to help provide these vaccinations. Or you can choose to do it out of pocket. According to the CDC, you can get a simple vaccination for as low as $18. It is a lot cheaper than it would cost to do a hospital stay. Roughly, for 3 days in the hospital, you have your doctors, you have your medications, it's going to be easily $15,000. $50 versus $15,000 is a great difference. It also saves a lot of time for the family, because if someone goes ill and needs to be taken care of or needs to go to the hospital, generally the parent will take time off for work to take care of their child. Well, taking time off for work, you're not getting paid. So that will cost you more in the long run with the hospital bill. So, getting vaccinations will help children from preventable diseases. Also, it will help when people are traveling. If they travel to another country that does not have a lot of vaccinations in their culture, it is more easily susceptible to get a disease and bring it back to the country. With vaccinations, it will help prevent that from happening. It is a low cost and effective way to protect generations to come from any preventable disease. Vaccinations are not something to fear, but something to help you. Thank you very much, and goodbye.